All right, hello, and welcome. By the way, I should have told you this is a camera we're going to look. Hello, and welcome to, well, our Weather Kid. Today, of course, is Laneys Weather Kid Wednesday. We're excited to have Liv today. Liv, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. Now, I always like to start off because I know that there could be some nerves when doing this, right? Would you say you feel more nervous or more excited?
More excited.
Good, good. What? Because I know you said what would make you nervous about it?
Like messing up or
Oh,
something.
my gosh, I mess up all the time. Like if I were nervous about that, I'd be nervous every single day. So it's okay. It's okay. So Liv, tell us a little about yourself. First of all, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Cheney Middle School.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Does that put you in sixth grade?
Yeah.
How do you like sixth grade so far?
It's really good.
Kind of different, middle school. What are some of the differences for you between like middle school, elementary school?
I have 6 classes and not just one class. And each class, it's only 1 hour and
Yeah.
the whole day.
What is your favorite class?
I really like social studies.
Do you? We were talking about this. I really liked when I was in school social studies, science and math were always my favorite. The one I was not crazy about, I never did like the language arts and English. And part of it, being from Georgia, it's like you only can do so many words. The words get too big there. I'm just kidding. No, but what is it you like about, like, what's your favorite part of social studies?
I like just learning about history. I mean, it's glad to know about other stuff.
And you, we were talking about wars because I'm kind of like you. I'm kind of like a little, maybe some history, but there are wars that I really like, kind of feel like I know a lot about, like studying, like learning. And what was it for you?
I just really liked learning about World War II and
Yeah.
how the different like jails and prisons like handled stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. No, World War II and the Civil War were definitely like the ones that I feel like I love learning about them, love knowing more about it. So I think that's really cool. So I know you play sports, or at least one sport that you're going
Yeah.
to talk about that.
I play volleyball and I just had tryouts and I got on the #1 team for travel.
Nice job. Now, so okay, so was this the first year you're on the #1 team?
Well, last year I did local instead of travel.
Okay.
So I only stayed in the West Fargo and Fargo area, and I did get on the #1 team for that. It just was local instead.
Got it. That's okay. So what? I mean, that's great. That's great getting #1 in travel. Are you kind of? What about volleyball? Because I know for me it was always baseball as a kid. Like I love playing baseball. What is it about volleyball that you really like?
I just really like playing. It's really fun when you guys all get together and you kind of like cheer on everyone and just play. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's kind of cool. Do you have like good friends on the team?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That always makes it better. So if you're traveling, where are you going to travel?
My first tournament is in Rochester, Minnesota.
Okay.
And it kind of depends. Most of my things are like North Dakota, Minnesota, maybe Nebraska.
Oh, nice.
And if we win the one in Nebraska, we could go to Colorado.
Okay.
And then if we win that, we can go to Indianapolis. And it just kind of keeps going.
Sure. So is Indianapolis that where like they have the big nationals, or does it even go from there?
Yeah, I think that's the Nationals.
That's the nationals. That's cool. I did not know that. Indianapolis. That's what you're gunning for. Indianapolis, the Final Four.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they call it in volleyball. But no, that's really cool. So you're here today. You know, we talk about weather, and I think you said you're really excited to do this. What is it about weather that you really like?
I used to be really scared of tornadoes.
Yeah.
And weather just kind of like changed me because I used to be really scared of tornadoes, but now I've been through a tornado and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fine with it now, and now weather's like one of my favorite things.
That's awesome. You said you had a couple things I was talking earlier, and I want you to tell everyone who's watching, what are the 2 things that you think you would like to be, one or the other, when you kind of grow up and get in your career?
I want to be a meteorologist.
Meteorologist, I love that. That's my, give me 5. And you said, what's the other thing you said you also like?
I said I kind of want to be a marine biologist
Yeah.
because I just really like underwater and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool to learn. That was something like I didn't end up doing that. Of course, I did meteorology, but I always thought marine biology. I don't know, I thought that would be cool. Just didn't have quite enough interest, and you have to be pretty smart. I mean, I guess you have to be smart to be a meteorologist, but I mean, I felt like marine biology. I was like, man, I feel like that's like a lot. You got to know a lot of stuff. Yeah. So that's really cool. So we are in fall now, and we talked about some of your favorite weather that you do. Like, what do you think about fall, like this time of year?
It's okay. I'm just really excited for winter. Like, fall makes me want to rush towards winter, and so that's why fall is like, eh.
Okay, got it. It's funny because I love fall. It's my favorite season. But I totally see what you're saying because one of my favorite things about fall is that you are getting closer. For me, I love the holidays. So like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I like snow. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, not only is it pretty during fall, but you're like one step closer to those things. And now we're just about crazy. We're about November.
Yes.
I know. Okay, so Halloween coming up. You said you are dressing up, and this is kind of so. What are you going to be, and who are you dressing up as?
I'm going to be a singer, and I'm dressing up as Kesha.
I love that. What do you like? So Kesha. I mean, I love Kesha too. Kesha's been around a long time. You're 11, so she's kind of like old school. Tell me about what is it you like about Kesha?
I just like her style, and I do like her songs, and it would just be a really fun costume to get all like the pieces. And
Awesome. You know, she's like, I mean, it used to be. Does she still do the glitter thing? Like you'd have to put glitter on. Yeah, I was gonna say she is definitely, which is really awesome. I think that's so exciting. It's funny because when I think of Kesha, I think about songs that I love that were out before you were born. Like those like when my kids are on their 20s. I've got 3 of them. Made it sound like I had 52. I've got 3 kids in their 20s, and they all love Kesha, right, growing up. So when I was listening to him, it was like, 10, 15 years ago, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's really exciting. Okay, so tonight, you're our weather kid, our Laneys weather kid. So that is on Valley News Live at 5 o'clock, and we did a little practicing in front of the weather board. So kind of how are you feeling about that? You feel like you're ready to go?
mostly, yeah.
Yeah, she was working on her pointing skills. She did a pretty good job. So I think, and here's the thing, Liv is wonderful. She's so sweet. She's awesome. You're definitely going to want to watch her. So you jump at 5 o'clock, Valley News Live. We would love to see you there. And Liv's going to help me, I should say, do the weather. But we're going to do a little practice run before we go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push a few buttons here. And let's see here. Got to make sure I push buttons. What we're going to do is, in theory, is we're going to put the graphic up behind us. There it is. And this is the forecast, or one of the graphics you're going to be using. So maybe what we'll do is I'm going to move out of the way, and I'm going to actually move this chair and have you stand up. Okay, so this is like a practice run. So here you go. You've got your Cheney Middle School forecast. Now your friends are going to be watching, family. I was joking and said enemies. I know you don't have any enemies. But talk to me about, just kind of tell us what the weather's going to be tomorrow.
While heading to school, it's going to be 36 degrees, and while heading home, it's going to be 51. So drastic change during the day, and yeah, it's going to be, well, not warm, but as warm as it can be in fall.
Right, I know, you're right about that. It's going to be very nice. I bet that was a really good job. And again, I didn't even tell you were going to do this in here. That was just like a surprise you practice run. So you're going to get out, and it's going to be amazing when you're on TV. You're right. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. We're going to have, the later in the day we get, the more sunshine we're going to have. And here's something else, a little preview, because we're going to talk about this. We might actually see just a little bit of snow, not much, but just a little bit mixed with rain on Friday morning for Halloween. It's one of those things, if we do see it again, it's just going to be just a few snowflakes in there. But that being said, could be the first time in many areas we've seen any snow at all so far this year. But it won't impact your Halloween because it should be dry and mostly cloudy by the time we get to the evening. So you'll get a chance to maybe, everyone out there, maybe see a little bit of snow for the first time. So anyway, good news here. Well, Liv, thank you so much. And again, 5 o'clock, Valley News Live. We'll be on. Liv's going to help me do the weather tonight, our Laneys weather kid of the week. And you can see she's adorable. She's going to do great, and she's going to have that forecast for you. And I don't know, one day, you want to be a meteorologist, one day you might be taking my job. I hope it's not too soon. I still need the work. All right, thank you so much, Liv. And hope you guys have a good